Just west of Naples, Italy, lies Campi Flegrei, the burning fields, a place where the Earth's restless energy simmers just beneath the surface, shaping the land and the lives of those who call it home. Here, steam hisses from the earth, curling into the sky, and the air is thick with the pungent scent of sulfur, a constant reminder of the forces at work below. This isn't a classic volcano with a towering cone or a single dramatic peak. Instead, it's a vast, sunken caldera, stretching over 13 kilometers wide, a sprawling depression formed by ancient, cataclysmic eruptions. Hundreds of thousands of people live atop this sleeping giant, with towns like Pozzuoli built right in the center, their daily routines unfolding above a restless underworld. The ground here trembles with small quakes and rises and falls in a slow, rhythmic motion called bradyseism, a sign that the magma chamber below is alive and constantly shifting, breathing beneath the surface. Unlike Mount Vesuvius, Campi Flegrei is subtle, its power spread across a wide area of volcanic cones, bubbling hot springs, and steaming gas vents, each one a vent for the Earth's hidden energy. The ground beneath your feet is the roof of a colossal magma chamber, a vast reservoir of molten rock that has fueled volcanic activity here for tens of thousands of years, shaping the landscape and the fate of those above. Over 3 million people live within a short distance of the caldera, making this one of the most densely populated volcanic regions on Earth, a place where daily life unfolds in the shadow of potential disaster. Understanding Campi Flegrei isn't just science, it's a matter of survival, vital for the safety of millions who depend on early warnings and constant vigilance. The burning fields are a living laboratory, a place where scientists and residents alike are reminded of the delicate balance between civilization and the raw, unpredictable forces of nature. Here, history and geology are intertwined in a dramatic, potentially hazardous embrace, with ancient ruins and layered rocks telling stories of past eruptions and human resilience. The landscape itself is a warning of past fury and future potential, its scars and barriers a testament to the power that still lies beneath. For Naples, the hidden giant beneath their feet is both a threat and a mystery, a force that has shaped their history and one that will continue to shape their future. Campi Flegrei's story is written in layers of ash, each one a silent witness to the power and violence of the earth beneath our feet. And stone. 39,000 years ago, the Campanian ignimbrite eruption reshaped the face of Europe, blasting out a vast caldera and sending a blanket of ash as far as Russia. The sky would have darkened for days, and the land was forever changed. This cataclysmic event may have even played a role in the decline of the Neanderthals, as ash choked the air and altered the climate, making survival even harder for our ancient cousins. 15,000 years later, another eruption, the Neapolitan yellow tuff, formed a smaller caldera and left behind the distinctive yellow stone that would one day build the city of Naples, shaping its skyline and its history. Over the last 15,000 years, dozens of smaller eruptions have dotted this landscape with volcanic cones and craters, each one a reminder of the restless forces below. The most recent, in 1538, created Monte Nuovo in just a single week, an astonishing display of nature's speed and power, and proof that the volcanic system is still very much alive. Eyewitnesses from that eruption described swelling ground, frequent earthquakes, and changes in the hot springs, signs that are eerily similar to the ones scientists monitor today, searching for clues of what might come next. Campi Flegrei's history isn't just ancient, it's a living record, a geological diary that guides modern science and helps us understand the risks we face. Each eruption, whether massive or minor, offers vital clues to what the future might hold, helping scientists piece together the puzzle of this complex volcano. The volcano's past is not just a story, it's a warning, a message from the Earth about what could happen again. Its story is far from over. The next chapter is still being written, in fire, ash, and stone. Lately, Campi Flegrei has been restless. Since 2023, thousands of small earthquakes have rattled the region, some strong enough to shake buildings. The ground is rising faster than ever, over a meter since 2005, driven by pressure from below. Changes in gas emissions, especially at the Solfatara crater, hint at magma moving closer to the surface. This isn't the first time similar crises in the 1970s and 80s forced evacuations, but today, the crust is more stretched and fractured, raising fears it could fail. Scientists warn that the next breach could trigger an eruption. Monitoring Campi Flegrei is a 24/7 job for Italy's top volcanologists. Seismometers track every tremor, mapping the movement of magma and gas below. GPS and satellites measure ground deformation with millimeter precision, revealing where pressure is building. Gas sensors monitor changes in volcanic emissions, searching for signs of fresh magma. All this data is combined to forecast the volcano's behavior and provide early warnings. The goal: detect danger before it erupts. Science is our best defense against the giant below. An eruption at Campi Flegrei would be nothing short of catastrophic for the hundreds of thousands living inside the caldera. The sheer scale of the threat is difficult to overstate. Even a moderate blast could unleash deadly pyroclastic flows, superheated clouds of gas and ash that move at hurricane speeds, destroying everything in their path and leaving little chance for escape. Volcanic ash would blanket entire cities, contaminating water supplies, damaging electronics, and halting air travel across much of Europe. The skies could darken for days, disrupting daily life far beyond the eruption site. The red zone, home to over 500,000 people, would require a massive, rapid evacuation, one of the largest in modern European history. The yellow zone, with another 800,000 residents, would face heavy ashfall, power outages, and the collapse of vital infrastructure, making recovery even more challenging. The economic and social impact would be immense. Tourism, shipping, and agriculture would be devastated, with ripple effects felt throughout the region and beyond. Communities could be displaced for years, if not forever, as entire neighborhoods might become uninhabitable. The psychological toll would be severe, with families facing trauma, uncertainty, and the loss of their homes and livelihoods. The Bay of Naples could transform into a disaster zone overnight, requiring immediate and large-scale relief efforts. Preparing for this scenario is a race against time, demanding constant vigilance and coordination between scientists, emergency planners, and local authorities. The threat is real, and the consequences would be felt far beyond Italy, affecting neighboring countries and the entire continent. Understanding the risk, staying informed, and preparing for the worst are the first steps to survival in the face of such a powerful natural force. Italian authorities have a detailed emergency plan for Campi Flegrei based on alert levels from green to red. As unrest increases, actions escalate, from public information to full-scale evacuation. Regular drills and awareness campaigns ensure residents know their escape routes and procedures. Evacuating over 500,000 people in 72 hours is a logistical challenge, requiring coordination across agencies. Infrastructure is being upgraded to withstand earthquakes and ashfall. Hospitals and power stations are assessed for vulnerability. While total protection is impossible, these measures can save lives. Preparedness is a continuous process: science, planning, and community working together. Campi Flegrei's rumblings are messages from a powerful natural system. Scientists interpret these signals, turning data into warnings. Ignoring their expertise can be deadly. History has shown this, as with the tragedy at Nevado del Ruiz. Trust between the public, authorities, and scientists is essential for effective response. Alert levels and evacuation orders are meant to save lives, not cause panic. Building trust and clear communication must happen before a crisis. We can't stop eruptions, but we can prepare and coexist more safely. The current unrest is a test of our ability to listen and act. By heeding scientific warnings, we can protect millions who live in the shadow of this sleeping giant. Sometimes, the most important warning is a steady stream of data, if we're willing to listen.